A new alliance.
General Vlad, how do we know this isn't a trap? Like, maybe you brought an army of dragons with you to finish us off once and for all.
Do you really think I would have brought you here if that was the case? Think, John.
Melston would never have let you come if I was being dishonest. In fact, it was his idea that the fire rock fragments might solve all of our problems.
But why would you betray Drakemon? I don't want to be too suspicious, but it doesn't make any sense that we could help each other.
If you hear me out, DINOFROZ, my behavior will not seem so strange. But I need to remind you of another time. In the days when I was able to get to the future through the door of time, it was then that I saw, that I realized. On some of the skyscrapers of Rocket Town were depicted effigies of dragons. Mankind does not hate dragons. The men of the future represent dragons on their homes. They revere us.
Duh, people have always thought dragons rocked. They were wrong, but why don't you get to the point?
I want to accept the alliance you offered Drakemon.
And what exactly do you mean, accept?
We have a common enemy. We must work together to defeat him. Now.
Alrighty now. I'm so glad to know we found an unexpected friend.
Yeah. I'm sick of Tom Carter and all those losers he likes to hang out with. They're holding me back.
And if I let you go, you'll be sure to bring the Dino Watch back here.
Yeah, I know exactly where Tom keeps the Dino Watch, and I'll bring it right back to you.
While it is true I don't know everything about the DINOFROZ, there is a lot that I do know about you, Tom, and those other losers.
Yeah, our drones rock.
I know how loyal you are to Tom, but you'll work with us if you're smart.
But
I'll see to it that you're well rewarded. What's more, I promise you will never be made fun of or treated as unintelligent here. Let's start administering Gene D to Headzilla and see if he can become something more useful.
Bob is Tom Carter's most faithful friend, and because of that, his personality might resist the transformation.
I suppose that's possible. We'll have to ask Dr. Hoda. Either way, Bob is an excellent bargaining chip, one which Tom Carter will not be able to ignore.
That's everything. Now you know as much as we know, Vlad. And now you know the location of all the dragon prisoners.
My fellow dragons are being held in this tower?
Yes, they are.
I will need your help to liberate them.
I'm guessing we won't have any help from your dragon friends?
Drakemon would never accept my decision to cooperate with humans, so we are on our own.
Huh?
Looks like the floating mystery has made its return.
What the?
Huh? The flying island?
The Comet's Harbinger is returning.
So Fire Rock will strike the Earth before long.
As written, this entire planet will soon be a ball of fire.
But Lord Drakemon, what will become of our unprotected brothers who are being held captive by their reviled human captors?
Without the enhancing fires of Kolgoth, they are doomed. We must find them soon.
All animals look good when they sleep. Even horrible ones like dragons.
Will?
Hi there, Bob.
I guess the mystery fan of Metal Master Comics was you. I didn't think it was those scientists.
Where was it?
Just there on the ground.
Wow, I must have dropped it without ever realizing it.
So, you passed through this lab a lot?
Are you kidding? I know every inch of this place.
Despite the locked doors, right? Is there any way you could get me out of my prison cell here? I promise I'm not gonna run away. Okay?
They'll catch you if you try.
Metal Master is my favorite comic book. Totally the coolest one.
Well, Bob and Will do seem to be hitting it off.
Excellent. All the easier for Will to get the information we want.
If what Vlad said is true, the Flying Island's appearance means that the fire rock is approaching.
That means we're out of time. We need all of the fragments.
Now what, Tom? Should I set a course back to the village?
Let's go stock up. Then we'll be able to finish the job.
It's kind of you to pay me a visit, Vlad.
I just wanted to see how you were doing, Arctic.
Well, look, revel in the sight of your former friend and his degradation.
I despise your suffering. I fight it offensive, even if you did try to destroy me.
Then I misjudged you. To what do I owe the honor?
I have doubts of your guilt, and I'm sorry. You do not deserve such treatment, in my opinion.
You honestly believe me, Vlad?
I believe in your innocence, as does our friend General Petrus. Just hold on, Arctic. The time of truth is coming.
You know, my all-time favorite? The one where Master Metal goes up against Captain Dragon?
That one is excellent. But my favorite's the one where he goes up against the living water. That was so cool. Careful where you step, Bob.
What?
This guy right here is my good friend Lightning. He's a primitive tortoise. But not too
Hello,
primitive.
Lightning. So, I guess you like the beach. Well, it's sure not crowded. You don't get lonely, do you, pal? I should introduce you to my pet dino sometime.
I don't think that would work. I'm quite sure I'd never be allowed to go to your village. Dad wouldn't have it.
Sorry.
Guys, it's time. We need to get going now.
Just like that. From the beach to my laboratory prison cell.
Vlad's decision to contact us is amazing. But I confess I actually like him.
I'm beginning to get the idea that dragons aren't so different from humans after all.
Dragons have always been symbols of honor, and also great courage. I've always been fascinated by them. Heck, I dedicated my life to their study.
So do you think we have enough yet?
We need to have enough food for as long as it takes. On this trip, we're going after all the remaining fragments.
So the appearance of the flying island means that fire rock is approaching Earth.
It really means that we're running out of time. If we don't have all the fragments, the Earth doesn't have any hope.
The DINOFROZ must be prevented from obtaining any more fire rock.
Yes. I have the perfect dragon for the job.
You have? Well, General Petrus, I must say I've heard that many times before.
This time will be different, Lord. Natterjack is my masterpiece.
Your upgrade's complete. Now go and defend the fire rock fragment from the DINOFROZ at all costs.
It shall be done, Drakemon. My poison and flames will devour the DINOFROZ.
Folks, here we are at beautiful Lake Crescent. Do we know where we should start looking?
It is beautiful up here, right?
Yeah, we'll have to search on foot.
Boys, keep your eyes open. We are not in our element. Bad surprises can hide in the snow.
Eric, why didn't you pack any skis?
John, I'm so sorry. Why did I waste time worrying about food and water and recharging our batteries and, you know, stuff like that?
Yeah, Mr. Practical, but I would love to rock a slalom.
The D-Watch says that it's now dragon o'clock.
That is a dragonless sky.
Huh? Which means the dragon is already here. Now, back to the J truck. Huh?
Hey, you're not planning on running away? Are you, DINOFROZ?
Oh, yes, I am!
Back to the truck!
You do know you're not getting away from Natterjack, right? Ah!
Yikes!
Well, John, you wanted to take the truck skating. Looks like this is your chance.
Hold on to your hats, you guys.
Aim for the woods. Maybe we can outdistance him.
I don't think that's likely.
I'll handle this. All right, DINOFROZ. I'll try to be as awesome a shot as Big Bob always was.
I know that you can do Bob proud, Dad. You'll see.
Laser stunning!
What does the Dino Watch say about that thing?
Natterjack has also been greatly enhanced.
Yeah, I figured that when all laser stunning did was make him chuckle.
Ah. Remember its poisonous blob? Special attack, Tom? Mm-hmm.